We are live.
Raven, the GS, Joe, 1/3 of the Cyber.
Sam, the legend behind the techie.
We are live.
Guys, welcome to your weekly dose of Nerd Banter.
I'm Joe, 1/3 of the Cyber Nerds.
I'm Sam, Mr. Blitztech.
And I'm Raven the GS. And what do we have in store
Today,
for the Mandem this week?
Today we're talking about the mouse.
The mouse.
The mouse that buys everything, that owns the world and that. Get me? I heard he might be buying Apple next week and that because he's bored.
I heard he might buy the whole universe, you know.
Bruv, it's mad because, you know, like, he owns Thanos. So it would make sense if he bought the universe, you get me? So today we're going to be talking about Disney acquiring parts of Fox Studio. But due to the fact that we're not like some big major news outlet and we don't care about breaking news and stuff, we're going to skip all the boring stuff they own and we're just going to talk about comic book characters, acquiring them and how that's going to affect us. Do you know what I'm saying?
And our wallets.
That direct debit that Mickey Mouse has got into my bank account is mad. So
where do we start? Where do we go from here?
let's just go with what are your general thoughts, Sam? Sam, let's start with you, man. What are your general thoughts on Disney acquiring, like, you know, the rights back of X-Men, Fantastic Four and that?
It's scary, man. Like, everything being underneath one umbrella is kind of mind-boggling. Because it was good when Disney had, you know, Fox? Oh gosh, he's already started. It's good when Disney had like Marvel Studios, so you just had them doing their thing, you know, PG-13, very family-friendly stuff. And then Fox had, you know, the Mutants and Deadpool. Did they have anyone else?
Fantastic Four.
Fantastic Four as well.
Which no one really
I just
cared about.
totally forgot about. Yeah, see, that's how bad it was. But then they had that, so they could do R-rated movies, take things in a different spin, this, that, and the other. But now that Disney's got everything, it's scary.
Do you know what, yeah? I feel like I'm definitely on your side. I'm apprehensive about it. Like, the thing is, it's like, yeah, Marvel or Disney don't really do things wrong. But they also really play it safe with a lot of stuff. Like, the majority of their stuff is PG-13. I don't even think they have anything really R-rated except for like the Netflix TV series, but it's also produced by Netflix as well. So it's gonna be interesting to see like where it all goes.
On the other hand, me, all thumbs up. So to me right now, I don't have anything negative from their side, so I can't see them failing. You know, I can't comment on something that, you know, what we've been getting as recent.
This is mad to hear from you because you are the resident Deadpool fan. Like, so what if they shut down R-rated Deadpool? Like, what if that happens?
Well,
because it's a possibility.
Yeah, it is a possibility. It is a possibility. But with Disney being new waters, I don't. You know, they've taken this step, okay, into acquire this. So to me, is why would you just stay within, you know, your comfort zone? You know, like,
because your comfort zone makes money.
No, I get that, but like we're at the age where like a lot of stuff works. You know, a lot of stuff like on Netflix works. Okay, so why wouldn't you make that transition into the cinemas? You know, into the big screens. Plus, Deadpool made loads of money, so it's not like they're not gonna make money. So to me, it's like they're in a situation where we can like, okay, we can try something new and we can go for it, and it makes money. So why would they stop there?
Like, let me throw this out to you. You know? Deadpool. I had to think about what I was gonna say because I was about to say something that was so. Let me just rein it in for a second.
Go on.
You know how the kind of movie Deadpool is? Yeah. Ultra violent, ultra sexual themes in it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you are gonna see the Disney castle and the star before you hear Deadpool talking about, you know, having sexual relations with animals and doing weird stuff. Like, you think that in 2018 that is a possibility?
2018, baby.
Bruv, that's mad.
Don't give up. Yeah, like I didn't even think about that intro.
The same intro that's in front of Beauty and the Beast is gonna be in front of Deadpool.
Yeah, fam.
Yeah, fam.
Bro, like I said, there's only so much. Like I said, you know, I didn't think of that intro like the way you just put it out right now. But bro, they don't want to make the transitions. They wanted to acquire. So
see, look, fam. See, but if you're Disney, yeah, you own Marvel. Why not just acquire it because you can? Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
I think,
do you know what I'm saying? Like, you know when you go into, let's say you go into Tesco or something, and you see something you want. You're like, yo, I can get 2 for £1. Let me just get 2 because I can, not because I need 2.
It's more than that.
Like, that's what I feel like. That's what Disney are doing. Like,
See,
oh, like you guys are on shaky ground. I can take these things that should have been mine already back. Like, I'm not saying Disney. Like, what if Disney don't do anything with them?
well, that's just again we have to wait and see. But they'll give us something else. Well, my whole logic with this is that Marvel is in a great position right now.
Yeah.
And getting all these characters under one umbrella. Not that, you know, Deadpool did bad. It was great. You know, it was probably until Logan came out. Deadpool was the best depicted comic character. That was the closest thing, like character for character, like comic and movies. Like that was stamped, like, you know. So again, like these guys, from what I got, they've been here, you know, they've been on the ball. So
that's what I think Disney kind of saw. They were like, whoa, they're doing really good with Deadpool, and they did even better with Logan. We want that back.
So
like,
so what do you think they're gonna do?
Like, obviously, it's the grand scheme of things, isn't it? Like, I think it was going to be in a plan anyway. They wanted the X-Men back. They weren't doing too well with the Fantastic Four, and like I said, I think they saw that these movies are getting better without them. So they were thinking, we're going to Phase 4. We want to expand. We want the X-Men back.
See, my thinking with this is the best thing about this whole merger is that Marvel or Disney now have the Fantastic Four. Because I'm like, you could, like, Phase 4, Fantastic Four, Phase 4, like, to me, like, Fox were doing nothing with them besides tarnishing the name. You can now introduce, like, let's imagine after Infinity War, Tony and Bruce, the Science Bros, just in Avengers wherever as normal, and Reed Richards walks in. Or Reed Richards is already there, and they just act like he's been there the whole time. Like, that's mad, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, they can incorporate the Fantastic Four without giving them their own movie, because if you make a movie called Fantastic Four, it flops. Do you know what I'm saying? Because of all the nonsense. Yeah. So you just pepper them into everything right now. Like, you got Captain Marvel coming out, Cosmic. Throw the like, you can have the accident of the Fantastic Four happening in the Captain Marvel movie. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that's the best way to go. I'm scared for all X-Men characters and, like, all of them, just because I like where X-Men are at with Logan and even with Apocalypse. Like, the route they go with Dark Phoenix, all that stuff, I like that. But I think that Marvel are gonna change that.
Of course, yeah.
But, like, I don't want them in the MCU. I'd rather they had their own thing over there.
Before we jump that, I'm just thinking it. When we see these Marvel studio movies, do we get that Disney?
I was thinking, I don't know.
Cause I was just thinking right now, because it just says Marvel Studios.
Does it not say the Disney?
I don't
thing?
think
No,
it does.
fam.
I don't think it does.
Because that's the way they separate themselves. Because I was just thinking of it. Wait, I don't recall seeing any Disney like intros into the thing.
I'm not saying it's not there. Maybe you guys are probably right, but even if you did see it, man, so plugged into Disney, fam, man wouldn't even realize, bro.
The thing, no, to me, I don't see Disney. I see Marvel Studios. I don't see Disney. You know what I'm saying? I just think sorry to go back onto this. I was just over here thinking like, right, but to me, I don't, like Disney, God, Zeus, you're up there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, while Marvel's the ones dealing with, Marvel Studios is the one dealing with everything else. So,
Man said Zeus.
That's what they are though. Like,
is no one gonna take a second? Man said Zeus.
Fam, that's what it is. They're taking over.
Why does he do these things, bro?
They take over. So yeah, but I just want to say, because I was actually baffled over it for a second when you said that.
No, but you might be right. I don't think the Disney. So what? Okay, so what? So you think the Marvel Studio logo just comes up in before all the?
Yeah. Like they do all the time. That intro.
So do you think they do like, you know how Marvel Comics had that, like, I can't remember what it's called, Marvel Max, where it had like adult books, it had adult comic books. Do you think they have a Marvel, like a Marvel X movie logo for like X-rated movies, 15 and up?
Bro, why are you saying no? Like, they don't have one yet. Like,
I don't have one yet.
Until we
why
see
separate?
it.
Because you know what, yeah?
Why?
No. Because I remember reading an article or listening to a video saying that Bob Iger said the only thing they're going to do is make sure that people can differentiate between something that is R-rated and not. Do you know what I'm saying? So that to me would make sense, bro.
You know what I mean? Like I said, to me, they're doing everything right. So acquiring these characters is just putting them in one big bowl and then just put them in different sections of it and just go from there.
Question. Wait. Do you have something?
I was just gonna jump on that and just say I don't mind them all being in one bowl. That I can't wait to see. Like Wolverine versus the Hulk. Oh my lord!
I don't want to see this.
What? Why?
The reason I don't want to see this is because it's like it's gonna put us in the Captain America, Iron Man, Civil War scenario, and this is what I want. Like this is what I don't want because the best thing about this whole X-Men, Marvel, and Avengers thing is that they can fight each other. Like these are both good guys. Like, do you know what I'm saying? I don't want that. Do you know what I'm saying? What I want is if I want to get there because I had a question. Let me get back to the question. The question is, if they're gonna, how would you want all of these things to be incorporated together?
Well,
we're not starting with you. Start with Sam. Start with Sam.
Start with Sam then.
What do you mean? How do you want? I want these things.
So look, you're Kevin Feige. Mickey Mouse walks into the office and says, "Yo, I got you the Fantastic Four, and I got you the X-Men. What do you want to do with them? Like you run Marvel Studios. What do you do? How do you incorporate them together? Do you keep them apart? Like what do you do?"
I would do what Marvel's been doing for the past like 10 years, is where you just create stories where Wolverine's from X time. You might see him in the same war as Captain America. They might have seen each other like previous times. This, that, and the other. They keep like being there, like they were there from the get-go. They just see him here, there, everywhere. And then suddenly now they're just into the story, like I'm saying, phase 4. That's what they've been planning from day one.
Do you know what, yeah? Oh my, you kind of just turned me. Oh, Sam! That was mad. That was mad what you just did. Because if they pull like a Spider-Man Homecoming and just say, yo,
they've been doing it from day one.
This kid's been around the corner. We just never wasn't watching him.
Exactly.
That would be mad. Like, just to bring in that, like, because obviously, you know, in the Wolverine movies, they show Wolverine in World War I and World War II. If you have a Wolverine flashback and he sees Steve Rogers,
Captain, yeah,
I will lose my shit.
There you go.
Now, see, look, you tried to get me.
You asked the question.
You tried to get me. No. I just never thought of that. That was sick. But you know what? Yeah, like, but how do you? Okay, Wolverine. Yeah, that's one person.
Wolverine. I think Wolverine would be the only one to be able to pop in and out because of like.
Yeah, because he's 200 years old.
Yeah.
But like, so how do you deal with all the other mutants? Where have all the other mutants been?
I don't know. You do your research, man. Obviously, whoever's been in World War II, same time Magneto was getting experimented on. Maybe someone was there. Like, was it? I was gonna say, what's her name? Oh, I forgot that girl's name, but you just keep weaving stories like here, there, and everywhere. That's the way I'm.
No, but I'm not just talking. I'm not talking about the main characters. I'm talking about the general populace of mutants. So in your universe, you say there's a few mutants who have been around forever. Like mutants started back when Wolverine, like 200 years ago with Wolverine, or do you say mutants started today? Thanos breaks up the Infinity Gauntlet, the power flies into 25% of the population, and now mutants are made. Like that. Are you saying that mutants have always been there, or are you saying mutants get made today?
Mutants have always been there.
See, okay. Alright. I just find that one harder to believe because we've seen so much of the general public, and they've even referred to people like enhanced people like Scarlet Witch and what's his face? Quicksilver. See, they got powers from an Infinity Stone. So if you was like, well, they beat Thanos, and the only way to beat Thanos is to destroy the gauntlet and spread that power throughout the whole of Earth, and then that made mutants, that would be sick. But I guess they could also use the gauntlet to rewind time, destroy it, and then it gives the whole world mutant powers 100 years ago, and then it fast forwards back to time, and then we've had mutants forever. Like, oh,
you're
bro,
right now, fam.
No, that makes Sam. Are you with me? That made mad sense, bro.
No, I'm not saying it doesn't make sense, but I'm just saying, thinking like, trying to listen to you, I'm like, bloody hell.
No, but bro.
No, it's legit.
That is a mad theory,
I'm not disagreeing.
Because
it's legit.
This is another reason. Like, you know how they mess with Doctor Strange is always messing with the time.
Yeah.
They can be like, the only way we can beat Thanos is if we use the time gem to go back in time, destroy it, and then disband the powers. Oh, that's mad. I just blew. Yo. Okay. Wait. How would you do it? We still got to come back to me. You know, that's not my plan. I was making Sam's plan better.
Man, like I think I would keep X-Men in their own little section.
When you say little section, are they like when the X-Men turn
as in same timeline?
Yeah, so when the X-Men turn on the TV, is Iron Man there?
No. So
Iron Man is not in the X-Men universe.
No.
So there's
because
MCU and XCU.
Yeah, man. I think so. I think that'd be cool because until okay, sorry, cool. Alright, look. I'm trying to So, alright, so you've got X-Men doing their own thing.
Yeah.
The Avengers doing their own thing.
Yeah.
Alright. And I don't know, maybe 10 years.
And another 10 years, so in 2028.
Then maybe now we can have that little X-Men,
so that
big Avengers.
Okay, but that would mean that the Avengers universe had been going for 20 years at that point. Because we started in 2008, you're talking about 2028. That's 20 years of Avengers movies. That means we're in phase 8.
Fam,
I'm just saying, like I'm trying to make you really think about it. Like 20 years.
I told you, this whole conversation is giving me a headache, bro. It's too much. It's too big. It's too big.
That's what she said.
Oh Jesus. Oh my days. I don't know, guys.
So separate, but you want to bring them together at some point.
Yeah, I mean, again, I guess messing around the timeline would broaden up things and make things a little bit more.
Yo, do you know what? Yeah,
it can get a bit complicated.
It can very.
Do you know what?
I don't know. Maybe Cable can bring this whole.
See, no, Cable can't because in fact, you know what? Yeah,
that's messed up as well.
Yeah, both of you never mentioned anything about like so is Deadpool and Cable and those guys in your MCU, Sam? Because they're rated R movies. In my mind, they're rated R. Do they show up? Do they make? Are they in your movies?
Wait, before you answer that, is it the Logan movie where it's Wolverine, right? It's Wolverine movie that is when he's got his mouth taped.
Yeah, that's
and then what
Wolverine
thing is that?
Origins.
And what is that?
What do you mean? What is that?
15 or something.
15?
Possibly, yeah. I don't think it was an 18.
It definitely wasn't an 18.
No, that's just 12.
So no, because the reason why I'm asking because you just asked it and I was thinking how he would be. Well, it could easily be like that.
No,
obviously, because
no,
because it's not a Deadpool movie.
There's no way.
He doesn't have to be because you don't need to mention all the sexual and all the madness he does.
That's Deadpool.
He can just but we didn't see that in that movie and he was sick. Remember when he came out of
He was sick. He was terrible.
Bro, I'm thinking no.
You're thinking purely of his fighting ability.
Yeah, when he came out of the lift
as Wade Wilson.
Yeah, and they just banned up everyone. It was like, yo, people are dead.
Okay.
That's the only way I can see him with these guys. Like just doing his thing.
The reason I'm gonna disagree is because seeing that Wade Wilson in that Wolverine movie before seeing Deadpool, I was fine with because it's the first time I've seen Deadpool or I've seen Wade Wilson. Oh yeah, this is how he would be. Yeah, but now I've seen Deadpool, how he is supposed to be.
At 11.
At 11, he's supposed to say F every other word. He's supposed to walk around with a dildo in his backpack. Like, he's supposed to do these things. Guys, I'm sorry. It's not... Don't blame me, blame Deadpool. He's supposed to do those things. Do you know what I'm saying? So now for you to take him down from 11 to a 7, and now he's...
That's the only way I can see him fitting in with, or maybe we just see him, you know, Cable say, you know, sayonara, I'll see you in the next, and then he jumps in.
Nah,
but
I just don't want to see it.
Bro, we've seen Cable without Deadpool.
No,
with the X-Men.
No. We have seen them, but this is what I would do. I would just keep my X-rated superheroes
together.
I'd do an X-Force movie. Like the only. Relax. Calm down. Relax. The only thing, because bruv, this is what
devil, you devil child.
This is what you can do.
This guy.
This is what you can do. You can take all your X-rated X-Men and even maybe some of the Avengers, the X-rated, like the harder guys. You push them all into their own X-rated universe, like you've done with the Netflix. So now you've got Netflix universe, you've got the 12 universe, and you've got the 15 and up universe, where we're dealing with adult themes. And the only character I believe that should be crossing over is Wolverine. Wolverine should be in the under 12s. Wolverine should be in the Savagery, because Wolverine is that character that will go to like the X Mansion, and he will control himself. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he is that guy who he is that character of, oh, I'm at school, I won't swear. But then when he goes with his boys, he's like, F this, F that. Do you know what I'm saying? Like that's who Wolverine is. Someone like Deadpool, bruv, man's not letting him in the X Mansion, fam. Man's not letting him in.
Man stayed outside.
Yeah, bruv. Hey, wait in the car. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's what I really think. So wait. I had so many questions, you know, so many questions.
That's what happens when you just.
But what would I do? I didn't even answer my own question. First, I was with Raven. Let's have separate universes. Now I'm with Sam. What you've got to do is break up the Infinity Gauntlet, spin it back in time, give everyone mutant powers, change history a little bit. So Quicksilver's not dead. Magneto's their parent. That's how they got powers. You like just tweak little things here and there. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's an opportunity to
bring them together.
Yeah.
No X-Men vs Avengers though.
What do you guys know any other X characters that they may have acquired through this purchase?
They carried all of them. All the villains.
All the X-Men.
All of the X-Men. They have all of it.
X-Force, all of them.
All of them.
All of them.
Everything.
Everything. It's a madness. All of
X-Force, X-Factor, New Mutants, all of them. Jeez. They're there. They're there.
Yeah, man.
That's a lot, isn't it?
It's a lot. And you know what, yeah? I'm thinking of is it New Generation?
New Generation X?
They could have that on their streaming service. That would be so peak.
Oh, what, like a TV show?
Yeah.
And
That would be banging.
they've got a couple TV shows now already. What, Gifted and that?
Gifted, is it Runaways?
Gifted, Runaways, but man don't watch these shows. You don't even watch them.
Was that on Netflix? Or was
It was
it?
Netflix.
No, there
Was
was
it?
on Hulu,
Hulu and that.
HBO.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, don't watch that.
Yeah, but you should. This is exactly what you're asking for. Is that it's out there already? So you should check it out first.
Okay. But is it?
I don't know. I haven't watched them. I haven't watched them. Do you know what I'm saying?
Because I really like enjoyed the comic books. Like, they were so much fun. The kids were so much fun. But at the same time, it was like there's times it gets peak for them. So, all right, I'll have a look at them.
No, it's mad. Anyway, like I think have we got Mr. Blitztech.
Yo.
I feel like you got some comments for us or something.
We certainly have. Alrighty, let's get these comments.
Got a couple comments from YouTube and that.
Oh, where is it?
So, guys, we got one from Lasting Games. They said, after Avengers 4, we all know what is coming with Disney buying 20th Century Fox for X-Men. Wait, I think I said that a bit too fast. For 20th Century Fox, X-Men, Fantastic Four, and Avengers all in the same universe! Sorry, I had a nerdgasm.
Please clean yourself up.
I'm alright.
Yo, fam, you're not spreading nothing, fam. Yeah.
Anyway, like I guess we've kind of already spoke about this, but like, you're sure? Like, I'm really still apprehensive just about the whole thing, man, because I don't want another Wolverine. Like, still want Hugh Jackman. Like, bruv. In fact, let's just.
I think he should come back.
See,
even one time.
You cannot have the X-Men without Wolverine, and
disagree.
I don't know where they're gonna go with the end of Logan, are just gonna leave it there and not touch with the New Mutants?
No, but see,
Can they use that as a pathway to start something new, or just to give, even if it's just okay, these kids are in a show or a comic or a animated series. You know what I mean? Like just anything. I don't know. Like,
the
but
thing with that is Logan was already in the future.
That too.
So, let's say Hugh Jackman was to come back, you could just be like, well, this is before Logan. Do you know what I'm saying? But my issue is that Hugh Jackman's not coming back. Then you got to recast Wolverine. Who's gonna play Wolverine?
I was gonna say Tom Hardy, but he's already
No.
done.
So he's Venom,
No,
and
no,
man's not
no.
Wolverine fan.
he's no Wolverine fan. He's not.
I mean, Tom Hardy could be anything he wanted to. He's a
No,
sick actor.
yeah,
but
just-
but
nah.
that's just, I don't know, fam.
Just, you
I don't know.
There is no other Wolverine, is there?
Yeah, bruv, it's like recasting Tony Stark, fam, as Robbie Downey Jr., fam. It's just
That'll
one
be
of the-
alright. That'll be alright. That'll be alright.
Yeah, you're
That'll
right.
be alright. Yeah, like I think, yeah, like we can say, okay, he's the Iron Man, but I don't think anyone can top Logan the way
No,
Hugh
impossible.
Jackman did. That's why I said. That's why I'm brushing.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I don't think anyone could top Robert Downey Jr. Like, you think someone could do Iron Man better than Robert Downey Jr.?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, you're drunk.
Never know. Until we get it, we'll see.
Next comment, man.
Next comment, this is from the lane 0102. Just let this one sink in and think about this. With the recent talks and rumours of Disney buying 20th Century Fox,
I know what's coming.
Avengers Infinity War ends with the post-credits of Silver Surfer showing up to help the Avengers and warning them on something worse coming, which could be Galactus, which kicks off Phase 4.
What I thought was coming didn't come, and Galactus. No.
Yo.
No Galactus, fam.
Galactus.
Bruv, these things never work. Like, listen, oh my word. In movies, yeah, you can't have planet-sized villains to fight humans.
Last time, what was he like?
Bruv, Parallax in the Green Lantern with some brown plume cloud.
Yeah, yeah, that was dead.
Like, fam, that's how, like, I swear, didn't they have
did.
Galactus in the Fantastic Four?
Yeah, they
movie?
did. Like years ago. Like,
And he was like some
2001 or
huge
something.
shadow or something. Like, what was he like?
I can't
Cloud
remember.
or something.
Like, bruv, like, listen.
That's the only way they can do it, like a cloud.
Cloud, yeah.
Because what they're gonna do? They're
Because
just
they're
gonna
too
do
big.
They're just gonna do a man, and he's just gonna come and do what? Just eat the like Galactic guys. Bear in mind, yeah, Galactus eats planets.
For breakfast.
So how does this work?
Cornflakes and that.
Like, and the thing is, yeah, it's not unprecedented because in Guardians of the Galaxy they do say there are Celestials, and they do have that planet Nowhere, which is the head of a dead Celestial, and I'm guessing Galactus is a Celestial or some type of being like that. But like realistically, the only thing that can kill a Celestial is another Celestial. The only Celestial that we're aware of currently is Star-Lord, yeah? But he lost his powers in Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
Yeah.
Now, let's say he's still got his powers. Are you going to have just Star-Lord fight
Fight.
Galactus?
No. He's not even. Nah.
Let's just leave Galactus alone. Let's bring Silver Surfer in though, because he's actually...
What would you
super
if
legit.
Silver
I was gonna
Surfer
say
was
that.
around? What would you like?
Bruv, go on.
What would you have him fight? What would be the crisis for to have him around?
You have Silver Surfer, Captain Marvel, Guardians of the Galaxy, Iron Man in space.
No Nova?
Is this
Nova.
when? Is this when?
No. Listen. I'm just saying, like,
Because
Silver
those
Surfer
characters remind me when Thing almost killed. What was it? Thing's sister. The witch.
House of M. Is that what you're talking about?
No, witch.
You're talking about Scarlet Witch?
Yeah.
Yeah. When
Yeah.
she did what?
Didn't she almost kill everyone?
Yeah. Well, she took away everyone's mutant powers.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what you're
Is
talking
that-
about.
is that-
That's not what I'm talking
Oh,
about.
okay.
I'm just saying,
Okay.
I'm just saying, Silver Surfer is such a like an interspatial galactic character that all you do is you take all of those space characters that we've got. Nova's a good one, and they've already teased Adam Warlock. Do you know what I'm saying? So you kind of get a group of got Adam Warlock. And they've already teased Adam Warlock here. So you get all of them guys together, like all of the cosmic guys, and then you throw in a couple, like, I'm saying, like, instead of Iron Man dying, he just does something, or well, he's already done bare stuff that's like, you know, irredeemable. But he's just like, instead of dying, you just like have him say, "I'm out." He makes a spacesuit. Remember, we're watching Iron Man 1 the other day, and Jarvis says to him, "Do you want me to prepare you for space travel?" Do you know what I'm saying? Like, he had that technology in Iron Man 1. He takes that and he goes with the Guardians of the Galaxy, and then they just have, you know what I'm saying? Just, just go and have a space. Rocket and Iron Man and all of them guys, bro. That would be a mad thing, bro. You get me? So I think they can do anything they want. Any more comments? You got another comment?
Oh, that's about it actually.
That's it.
Alright.
So,
well, guys, now you know.
Yeah.
Make sure you give us more questions for the next week's Nerd Banter.
yeah, make sure, listen, if you got comments, jump in the comment section below, send them to us on Twitter, send them to us on Facebook. Like, wherever you can get access to the Cyber Nerds, send them there. Now, it's that time where we talk about those people that make this all possible.
Amazing people.
Now, guys, listen. Basically, there's this thing called Patreon.
Say what?
It's a website where you can help fund the Cyber Nerds. You can help fund us. And you can help us bring you better and better content every single day. All you've got to do is go over to patreon.com/the-cyber-nerds, and you can sign up from as little as $1 or £1 a month. Now, right here, I'm going to believe across the screen is a list. Hopefully I got it right.
Yeah.
It should be a list of our Patreons, people that have been supporting us. We really appreciate you guys. We love you guys. On Patreon, you get exclusive content from the Cyber Nerds, exclusive pictures, exclusive podcasts, exclusive videos. Like, you get a lot of stuff. So if you want to see more of us, make sure you head over to patreon.com. But wait, if you don't want to sign up to Patreon, guys, it's okay, because we still love you and you're still important to us, and we just want you to keep coming and coming back to our YouTube channel. So that is the shameless plug done. What happens now?
I think Sam closes the curtains.
Oh, this is
Sure, you want to do that? I just tend to dive in, you get me? So
I mean, I do, by all means, do what you gotta do, sir.
diving in and that.
dive in, guys.
Diving in.
Thanks for locking in. It's been Nerd Banter. It's with
Joe, 1/3 of the
And-
Cyber Nerds. Oh.
see so quick.
God, messing up my. I'm raving your GS.
And of course, Mr. Blitz Tech, and we'll see you guys in the next Nerd Banter.
Peace!
Oh.